hearing now from Villanova's president, who is now saying that this was all a cruel hoax. That's what I'm told. Villanova president once again saying that this was all a cruel hoax. You can say that again. It started around 4:30 when there was a push alert going out from the university to the students and those beyond, saying that there was an active shooter on campus. And from all our reporting, what we understand is around the time of a mass, about 10 minutes into it, the university president was whisked away and students began to run frantically looking for cover. And that, of course, prompted a massive response from law enforcement, both on campus and all the communities around it. And it has had a massive impact in so many ways, including the township of Radnor, parts of it going into sheltering in place. So that's what we're hearing right now, that this was all a cruel hoax. Let's go to Dan Snyder, who made his way to campus right now, and he joins us. Dan.
Hey, Don. Yeah, we're about a quarter mile from the Villanova Law School, the center of what this investigation has been right here on County Line Road. Let me step out of the way so you can see just the size of the law enforcement response here. I'm standing next to a Euclid Township police vehicle. There is Lower Marion, we see state police. I walked past a car that had an FBI placard in the window. So just a massive law enforcement response here. And then you mentioned it, that note from Reverend Peter Donohue, the president of Villanova University, calling this, quote, a cruel hoax. This is a massive law enforcement response, particularly right here on County Line Road. We spoke with a gentleman who's lived here for 27 years and says he has never seen anything like this in that time. The school is very quiet. So for this massive of a law enforcement response, even an Amtrak police vehicle we've seen here, this massive law enforcement response for what the president of the university is now calling a, quote, cruel hoax in a statement that was sent to us. So, Don, we'll continue to monitor here, but you can see this law enforcement response still out here, still very active, and we will continue to monitor. Don?
This, apparently there's a theme developing here, because from my understanding, at the University of Chattanooga today, around 1 p.m., there was also sent, an alert also went out there about an active shooter, only to find out that there was no active shooter. It was all clear. So here we have this situation at Villanova. Earlier we had the situation at the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. So we've been live on the air for really almost 2 hours talking about this. On the one hand, you're very pleased and relieved that no one was injured, no one was hurt, and it is not true. There is not a shooter on campus. On the other hand, you got to wonder what kind of world we're living in right now, where this is the kind of things that happen, a hoax. So as Josh Zadorowicz told us not too long ago, we are expecting a live press conference here probably within the next 30 to 40 minutes or so. I'm presuming from officials on campus there to really explain to us exactly what's going on. In the meantime, we've sent out a couple of reporters. You just heard from Dan Snyder, who was live on the scene, along with Ray Strickland on the university's campus. So that is the story here for now. Once again, it is what's being described as a cruel hoax. There is no active shooter on the campus of Villanova University. We'll be right back.